Could it be?
It seems it is no coincidence that I fight alongside the Luminary. That is what Dresden implied. It is curious. I feel a bond with him. Meeting him was not like meeting a stranger. We both have roots in Svardrest, of course, but perhaps there is more to the bond that ties us together.
I wasn't going to mention it, but...
The Watchers continue to live here and protect this place long after Dresden died. They must have really respected him.
You good?
It seems like a good spot to use as a base when we're exploring Dresden's labyrinth. It's got a shop and everything. Let's take a minute to catch our breath before pushing on.
I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but...
So the Watchers must have been here from the beginning. I can't imagine staying put in this tiny village for however many years it's been. Then maybe they don't think like me. You know, I feel a certain kinship with the Watchers. I think it's because they're short, round, and canny as anything. I really thought this was the end of the labyrinth, but it turns out it's just the beginning. It looks like old Dresden was really keen to put us through our paces. Well, we're ready to rise to the challenge.
There's something I want to talk to you about.
So the Watcher we met was Egotep the Elder's brother. I knew he looked familiar. Alright, before we move on, I did find the Lumen Essence, so we're gonna head over to Hato. Now, the lady's in the volcano. We're gonna go ahead and see if the Sword of Kings is available for us, having sold the Orichalcum for a paltry 22,500 gold, or whatever it was. Let's get the Sword of Kings before we go face the dragon. The blade has been forged, splendor plain for all to see. My life's work complete. It is now on sale. A tour de force, a wonder, a price tag to match. An extremely effective evil banishing blade that can be used in battle to unleash biting winds upon opponents. It's weaker than my current weapon. Fantastic. Many apologies, but I'm sold out of that particular item right now. I could get like 7 more and equip my whole party with it. Not with the actual weapon as equipment, but to be used as an item. It's not even better than my Sword of Judgment. Alright. But can this be true? Can it be that you have it? More Orichalcum? Please, sell it to me. No. Burning ambition, doused like water on cold steel. Please, please think again. You made me have to buy the blade. Come on, man. I know that you put your investment into it, like your working power or whatever, your skill. But now you're charging me such an extravagant amount too. This is not like a partnership. This is exploitation. Like, I'm your only source for Orichalcum. If there are others, then sure, go shopping. Go buy from other people, but no one's gonna get you this. And a magical extract that allows the full power of the seeing glass to be exploited. Tran takes the luminescence in his hands. Bright green liquid sparkles sublimely in this tiny phial. Wait, can this be true? Can that be luminescence? Is salvation near? Hope is rekindled. The mirror can be made clear. My son can be saved. Will you hear my plea? Will you bring light back to us as sun pierces clouds? No. Please reconsider. At stake is my only son. No treasure compares. Tran gives the luminescence to me. Words will not suffice. You have given us a chance. Light in the darkness.
Look, the mirror glows. At last its power awakens. Now to see the truth. Mirror, with your light, rid us of the dragon's curse. Let my son be free! Liu!
Mother!
The drought breaks. Rain falls. Tears of joy well in my eyes. Pain washes away. How long I waited. The nights were never ending. I pined like the wolf.
Mother, I am here. The time of sorrow over. The dragon no more. Who?
They are our saviors, restorers of the mirror, heralds of the truth.
My joy knows no bounds. United with my mother, dawn breaks on heart's hills.
We owe you a debt. We await you in the shrine. Let us give thanks there.
Yes?
What do you think really freed Ryu from the dragon's curse? Personally, I don't think it was the scene glass or anything we did. I think it was love. If it wasn't for Miko's love for her son, I feel certain that Ryu would have been done for long before he could bring that mirror to them. Without love, all hope would have been lost.
Interesting.
I know this might sound a wee bit odd, but I'm slightly envious of Miko. I mean, she managed to save her son, and never had the chance to save my daughter or her husband. Thank goodness I still got you, laddie? Life does go on, after all.
Darling.
It must have been so hard for poor Miko. She's the leader of the village, so she had to stay strong even if what she really needed was a shoulder to cry on. Well, all's well that ends well, I suppose. Now let's leave her to it and stay focused on what we have to do.
Hey, listen!
I'm so happy that Miko and Ryu were reunited, but I do wonder what would have happened to the village if Ryu were still a dragon.
Oh.
Maybe it's best not to think about it.
Yes?
I lost my whole family when Svardrus was attacked by monsters, but somehow I survived and was taken in by the king of Heliod. We were not related, but still he treated me like his own flesh and blood. Think of him as a father. Without him, I do not think I would have made it. I will never forget what he did for me. It will my life.
I wonder.
When Ryu became a dragon, Miko devoted herself to finding a way to turn him back into a human. Most people would have given up, I imagine, but she just kept trying. I suppose that's the power of a mother's love. Perhaps one day I will have children of my own, and then maybe I'll understand.
I don't get it.
It's pretty amazing to think that Miko still loved her son even after he turned into a dragon. I guess a mother's love isn't something I'm ever going to fully understand. With the dragon gone, I dreamed of moving away, a forge of my own. But dreams are frail things, now I must remain right here, unresting hammer. A fresh breeze now blows. Ryu's return heralds great things, as hares herald spring. Though the stars may fall, Miko and Ryu should lead us, fearless as lions. How could this be true? Mistress Miko and her son walked past, large as life. Our hero returns, the blessing of the mountain, a new dawn arrives. Assuming there's no one in here, but I guess oh, never mind. I've come here on my honeymoon, but now with all that weirdness over in Galapagos, it turns out we're stuck here. There's nothing to do apart from go to the sauna. We're going to end up looking like a pair of prunes. I came over with my other half for our honeymoon, but things haven't exactly gone as planned. The place is surrounded by monsters, and we can't go home. No pain is greater, Lioness's lost club, sadness without end, but now Ryu is saved. We must help him and Miko to guide us forward. I doubted Miko. Her furtive trips late at night suspicious ran wild. But how wrong I was. She must have gone to pray there to save her son's life. Tastes like vinegar. All the good drink has been drunk. Curse these bitter dregs. This is the last straw. How can we face the future with nothing to drink? I have heard all about your heroics. They say that you saved Ryu, the only son of the High Priestess. To hear good news like this in the midst of all this turmoil and trouble in the world is heartening indeed. It rather makes one think a higher power might be at work. My heart rejoices. Miko's lost son is restored. Clouds of sorrow clear. The pain and sadness of a child's early leaving, too much to think of. A long time ago, a brave soul faced the dragon, just as Ryu has done. He bested the worm, but vanished when he did so. The dragon returned. The foul dragon's curse. I feared it had blighted Ryu. Gladly it did not. Guess have another steam in the sauna. It's not like there's much else to do. Ryu is our beacon, a bright light unwavering, constant as the sun. Foul monsters beware, his blade shall show no mercy, ceaseless storm of steel. I saw Miko's eyes. Though she tried to hide the tears, her relief was clear. Ryu returned to her, the love of mother and son, soothing as cool balm. Hato is our home. The volcano protects us as birds do their eggs. We shall fight for it. We stand with Miko and Ryu. The future is ours. Salvation beckons. The monsters brought us despair, but now we have hope. Our leaders return. The road ahead becomes clear. Sun breaks through the clouds. Ryu is still alive, unharmed by the dragon's fire. Our hero returns. Mistress Miko and her son, a new dawn arrives. New warmth fills the air. Perhaps the volcano stirs, fire in its belly. The mountain spirit watches over all of us. Unending blessings. Mysteries remained. After Ryu slayed the dragon, where was he hiding? Could he be wounded? Did the dragon leave its marks? So much unanswered. A fresh breeze now blows. Ryu's return heralds great things as heroes herald spring. Though the stars may fall, Miko and Ryu shall lead us. Oh, we saw that one already. Our supplies run low, but Ryu's return brings fresh hope. The fire shall burn yet. Our greatest swordsman shall once more wield our fine blades. We must get to work. Sweat pours down me as the stream flows to the sea. I work like a dog. The hammer rises even as the red star falls. Our toil never ends. Hot steel never rests. The world faces danger. Still, we must work hard. Work the sword again. Make 1,000 folds of steel. Monsters for to slay. Ryu returns to us. The smithy's fire blazes hot. New futures to forge. We must not give in. We must take on the monsters. Be brave as tigers. My job is to sell, whether it be a jackknife or a matchless sword. You are expected. I was told to wait for you, the sleek-haired young man. My mistress awaits. She and Ryu long to see you, as buds long for spring. Ryu walks among us. The dead are returned to life. Wonders unending. I pray for them now, that they never part again. Their bonds strong as steel. The dragon is gone. For centuries it plagued us. Freedom comes at last. We have lost so much. Brave warriors gone too soon. We must honor them. We're truly blessed. Courage wells up within me. My spirit, it soars. I will stand and fight. No monster shall harm my kin. The light shall triumph. The true miracle. Though we had all thought him lost, Ryu returns to us. Now my path is clear. I must protect our people as shells do turtles. You may answer, friend. My mistress said to tell you, what is hers is yours. I owe you my life. Without you, I was condemned, my human form lost. The fear still grips me, the craving for human flesh. It sickens me so. But less of my woes, I must show my gratitude, sincere as cold steel. Thousandfold katana. Legendary blade, lightning fast and razor sharp. Serve these heroes well. Destiny awaits. Go forth and meet your fate, friend. Conquer the darkness. Our savior appears, the light gifted to the world, the luminary. There can be no doubt, I saw the fire in your eyes, pure as heaven's flame. I know who you are, the one to banish the darkness as dawn does the night. Now you come to us to seek Mount Fuji's power, the world's sacred hearth. Take my offering, the key to the place you seek, the volcano's heart. Sharon receives the crucible key. There was a poem, one told to us as children. Let me now recall. A lake of lava, the holy flame cast within, crucible reborn. The mountain's secrets, even I do not know all. What wonders sleep there? Go, luminary. Go to the volcano's heart. Seek the crucible. Where is this thousand something? Is it a two-handed? Thousandfold. Okay, it can be used by Eric. A shockingly sharp sword that can seriously eat into an enemy's defense with each and every strike. But it's only 8% chance of reducing enemy's defense, so it's not each and every strike, it's less than 1/10 of a strike. That's not better. I mean, I can understand it not being better than the Sword of Judgment since you get that in the trial, but you do need to get the luminescence from the trial. So you would expect maybe this gear to be pretty good. All right, let's use this crucible key. I've got 17 Orichalcum on me. I have enough for everybody to duel an Orichalcum weapon. Use the crucible key? You bet. Miko spoke about casting some holy flame into the lake of lava. Well, that sounds like the guiding light to me. Give it a go, laddie. Chuck the guiding light into the volcano and see what happens. If we're lucky, the legendary crucible will be revived.
Perhaps.
So if Miko's right, there's an ancient forge somewhere inside this mountain. The problem is, I don't see any places for pounding hot metal around here. I wasn't built to put up with heat like this. If we don't get out of here soon, I'm going to melt, I'm telling you.
Could it be?
Miko spoke of a forge called the Crucible, hidden in the heart of the volcano. Could that possibly be true?
Dear me.
The heat is almost unbearable.
Hey!
So, Miko was right. There's a forge up here. Whoever built it sure knew how to pick a dramatic location, huh? The question is, though, how did they even manage it? How did they harness the power of the volcano? Well, I'm pretty impressed, that's all I'll say.
Hello.
Miko spoke of something called the Crucible sleeping in the volcano's heart. Whoever decided to put it here didn't want ordinary people using it, that's for sure. The guiding light is pulsating strangely. Offer it up to the volcano? Yes. Okay, no cutscene. That was not a jump. That was just no cutscene and just went to this.
Could it be?
It's strange. You didn't seem at all surprised when the forge rose up from the volcano, Tran. What's more, I get the feeling that you know exactly what you want to use the forge to. Well, that's fine by me. You just do what you need to. How extraordinary. I have no idea how this place was constructed, and I suspect that questions of who built it and how shall forever remain a mystery.
Are you all right?
Can you feel it too? There's a sacred power emanating from the center of the forge. It feels like we could make something truly special there. Shall we give it a go, Tran?
Huh?
Man, I thought my jaw was going to drop to the floor when I saw that forge rising out of the lava. Imagine what we could forge here if we had the right materials. I mean, if there's anything you want to try making, I'm totally up for helping out. There's something about the design of the crucible, something that really draws you in. You know the strangest thing? It feels familiar somehow. Did you see how the whole crucible reacted when you held up the guiding light, laddie? However the ancients built it, they made sure that only the luminary could trigger their contraption.
Darling.
That was so dramatic. Watching the forge rise up from the fiery lava, the tension was incredible. Those ancient folk really knew what they were doing. They were proper showmen. A great power emanates from within. This certainly seems like a place where a legendary sword could be forged. Use the forging hammer to work the orichalcum and make a new sword of light? Yes.
So we did it, huh? A second sword of light. So, are you gonna give it a try or what?
Tran reacquires the Sword of Light. Wait, that's all I can use it for? Not even a Super Sword of Light. Alright, whatever. I have enough but there's no reason for me not to make orichalcum weapons for everybody.
Fabulous!
Check you out, honey. One Sword of Light isn't quite fabulous enough, so you have to have two. Nothing can stop us now, Tran. Now let's chop that dark one into little pieces and put a smile back on everyone's faces.
I've been thinking.
We all forged a Sword of Light together. We all put our hearts and souls into it, which means you'd better look after it, you hear? I didn't go to all that trouble for you just to go leave it behind in some tavern.
Precisely.
It is extraordinary to think we are capable of forging a new Sword of Light. Truly, it feels as we are following in the footsteps of Erdwin and the heroes of legend. I still can't quite believe we all swung that huge hammer and forged a Sword of Light together. But you know the strangest thing? I have this feeling that I've done the same thing before. That can't be true though, can it?
You know, I've been thinking.
The way your mind works is kind of amazing. I never have worked out that we need to forge a Sword of Light ourselves. You don't think the way a regular person thinks, but then I guess you're just not a regular person. I've learned a lot from you, Tran. I really have.
Excellent.
The sword we forged together is truly the equal of the one Erdwin once wielded. No, it's not. With both swords of light, the dark one doesn't stand a chance.
Oh, aye!
I'm proud of you, laddie. I never imagined in a million years you'd go and forge another sword of light. I mean, you looked like you knew exactly what you were doing. You haven't been training as a blacksmith in secret, have you? Well, however you managed it, I'm impressed. You're the finest grandson an odd man could have. Alright, well, let's head back to the labyrinth. Hey, did you know the boss man around these parts is the twin brother of Eagletap, the leader of the Watchers in the real world? I've never met Eagletap myself, but I've heard he's a spitting, swinging image of the boss. Never mind, hoof it up to havens above and see for myself. Dresden created this place, but ever since he passed away, we've been pulling the strings. We've added a fair few improvements of our own. I don't mean to put your nose out of joint, but even if you are the Luminary, you'll be hard-pressed to pass our trials. Better make sure you get dolled up in your best gear before you try. Supreme Sword of Light. I need a Sword of Light, I got one of those, and a Sword of Kings, I got one of those. So, Crimsonite, Uber, Agate of Evolution, and Spectralight. So I have everything I need for this. Be nice if I could get a third Sword of Light, I suppose. Because I have a super Sword of Light, not a regular Sword of Light. So I'm going to only be able to have one of these. There aren't enough materials in the bags to make that. Use materials from your party members' inventories? Yeah. So if I want to use the Sword of Kings, I guess I'll have to forge another one. Doesn't matter. Let's just get this thing on. Will you cut that out? That's not actually helping, game. Tran successfully forges the Supreme Sword of Light +3. I was waiting for an achievement or something, but oh, here we go. Swordsmith of Light. Awarded for crafting the Supreme Sword of Light on the fun-sized forge. There we go. Now we're talking about power. So I have 625 right now, 670. This one has like extra wings. Cool. Let's run out and make a save. Okay, I just checked it out. I cannot make another Super Sword of Light now that I've consumed this one. I guess I can't have two Supremes. Now we'll go on to the second trial. The Fierce Forest. The monsters in the trial of the sage are even tougher than the last trial. If we can't beat them, maybe the best thing to do will be to go back and give the trial of discipline another go. That should give us a bit more confidence.
What's up?
Let's not push ourselves too much, man. The end's not even in sight just yet. What's the point of all that training if we end up dropping dead? If things are looking hairy, we should head back to the village and rest up.
Listen.
If we let this place beat us, we don't stand a chance against the Dark One. We must persevere. Dresden is testing us so that we can grow stronger. We mustn't let this opportunity go to waste. These monsters are no pushover. You know, laddie, we shouldn't have the same folks fighting every time. We'll wear ourselves out.
Hey, honey.
Wow, this is quite a forest. Don't go too far, honey. I don't want to lose you. Make sure you know where you're going, of course. I'm a bit too old to be getting led astray.
You want to talk? That's not like you.
The monsters are getting nastier and nastier. We need to be careful. Can you feel it, Tran? We are growing ever stronger. We are holding our fighting skills, just as Dresden intended. Good camera work there.
Victory is ours. triumph was never in.
Another day, and
It is said that the things closest to us are often the quickest overlooked. The path to the exit may lie far from the exit itself. Retrace thy steps, Wanderer, and open thine eyes. Yeah, I already found it. You don't need to be so condescending.
no.
All is well that ends well.
Oh, there it is. One next to me. Did I miss any? Doesn't look like it.
Our triumph was never in doubt. Victory is ours.
Not sure if this is the same mushroom as I fought earlier, but it probably is.
Score one for the good guys!
Serenica's Circlet. $458. Okay. Leave it, because I think it, yeah, it puts her back in her default appearance. It's better. I mean, yeah, just want her to wear a costume. That's one of the reasons why Eric is not wearing the sacred armor, which is... oh, it's somewhere around here. I have a sacred armor, which is the one I'd prefer him to equip. I guess this adds 10% extra evasion chance, so I said, okay, sure, I'll just put the Swindler's King Stole on him, so that he looks different.
All is well that ends well.
What a wonderful world tree. So crowns and dress codes. Two valuable items. Alright, is that all the sparkly spots? Yep. So I need one more valuable item and I'm done with this map. Or make what? No. Okay, I'm missing two things. Let me back. I guess let me backtrack and go find them. Phantom of the Opera. Phantom masks, dark robes, pair of murky mittens. Three mini meadows. Okay. Is that everything then? Yeah, the other one didn't count the Agate evolution because that was on technically a different map, I guess. Now we're done here. The Sage's Trial, Hoarder's Keep.
What?
Look at all that shiny, shiny gold. Why don't we grab as much as we can and then spend the rest of our lives lounging on the beach? Oh, honey, don't look at me like that. I was kidding. You know I'd never dream of doing such a thing.
You want to talk? That's not like you.
Yes?
I wasn't going to mention it, but...
What's up?
Let's not push ourselves too much, man. The inn's not even in sight just yet. What's the point of all that training if we end up dropping dead?
I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but...
Listen up, laddie.
Ha! Ha!
Dresden's shield. He's using a two-hander, so we'll leave that alone for now. So can Serena use it? Probably not.
Victory is ours.
Victory!
All is well that ends well.
Eternal Elegance. Crowns of Eternity, Gowns of Eternity.
Victory is ours.
No treasure on the first level. One item on the second level.
Another day, another victory.
Whoops. This is the stairway I needed. Nothing on the third level.
This'll make your blood run cold!
Did I do all right?
Dresden's Labyrinth, the vault. Huh. I don't think I have enough. Let's see, I've got 3 pet powers, I believe, ready to go. So we'll leave this alone for now. We'll just leave the party as is and continue to accumulate my pet power and see what we can do.
How wonderful!
I've been thinking.
Hail, Luminary. My most hearty congratulations on making it this far. The trial of the sage is not easily overcome. Shouldst thou pass this final test, I will grant you one wish. Well, what sayest thou? Wilt thou see the trial through to the bitter end? Nope. Then we will begin. As before, I shall summon forth a mighty challenge that you must overcome. Shouldst thou triumph in 30 actions or fewer, I will grant thee a single wish. Now, let battle commence.
battle.
Yeah!
Ha ha!
We'll soon have that patched up.
It is I, Silvando!
See who else we got. Jade.
Is it my turn?
See ya! Who else wants some?
I salute thee, Tran. Thou didst fight valiantly, but didst thou smite the enemy in 30 actions or fewer, thereby passing the trial? Thou didst! Victory was slain with a mere 14 actions. Verily thou hast overcome the trial with aplomb. Come then, allow me to grant unto thee a single wish. Tell me, what is it that thou desirest most? Top level horse race, I see. So does thy most heartfelt desire to take part in the highest ranking horse races Gallipolis hath to offer? Well, I mean, not really, but that's probably going to give you the best equipment, so yes. Thou wishes to become the fastest man alive. This is a dream shared by many a young Ardrian down throughout the centuries. And even after all these years, such boyish fantasies do warm my ancient heart. I shall grant thy wish. It is done. Thought hath been planted in the mind of the Sultan. When next thou journeyest to Gallipolis, the most exhilarated races this world hath ever seen shall be available unto thee. Ah, and I have a little reward of my own. 'Tis but a trifle. Thou hast overcome one trial, but sterner challenges yet await thee. When next thou returnest here, I would have thee test thy strength against an even more fearsome foe. Visit me again when thou art good and ready. Until then, fare thee well. Not thou. Tran has overcome 2 trials. The trials of Luminary can now be attempted.